Welcome back to my talks of football, and Bayer Leverkusen have gone ahead and dropped 2 points against Holstein Kiel, and I mean nobody saw that one coming. The game ended 2-2, so let's go ahead and talk about it. I thought it was going to be quite an easy victory in my prediction video. I think I went for a 4-0 win for Leverkusen, and the way that game started, it felt like it was going to be something like that. They were 2-0 up inside 9 minutes, 9 or 11 minutes, something like that, 9 or 10 minutes, sorry, and it looked very it felt like the rainbows are coming for them. Everybody is having fun. It felt like a walk in a park for Leverkusen, and it's not like they stopped after that. They kept on creating chances after chances. The thing is, after that the second goal, they really did not convert those chances, and I think that's where they are messed up in a way. And Holstein Kiel, to their credit, even though they were 2-0, they went 2-0 down quite early on. You would assume that a team who is currently bottom of the table, who have lost almost like 5 out of 6 games, they just have 1 point. They are winless, and their performances have been really bad. Everywhere they have gone away, especially they have been thumped 5 goals, 4 goals like that, and at 2-0 down inside 10 minutes, you would have thought that their heads would have dropped and they would have given up. But credit to Holstein Kiel, they stayed, they kept their heads high. They made sure they defended as much as they could all the chances that were coming towards them. Like the first 15, 20, 25 minutes, it was all Leverkusen. They kept at it, they keep going, trying to get the goal, trying to get more goals. But the thing is, as I said, they were not really able to. I just think, I don't want to sound harsh or something, but I just think mentally Leverkusen players, they just thought that we are done it. Like, they thought that the game is done and dusted. They never really thought that Holstein Kiel are gonna somehow make a comeback. I think there was a bit of arrogance the way that they played after going 2-0 up. They just somehow thought that they are better than Holstein Kiel, and I think that is what costed them this game. And after those half an hour, Holstein Kiel defended, and they slowly started to get back in the game. And I think they got rewarded just before that halftime. They get that header in from the set piece, and it just like that, the complexion of the game changes. Just it becomes from 2-0, it becomes 2-win, and then you are going into the half in a way, in a dejected manner. And Holstein Kiel, they would be up with with full confidence because they have just scored, and they now know that they have a way back in this game. And second half comes in, and it was Holstein Kiel. I will be very I'll be very honest. I think the way they started that second half, I think that in a way shocked Leverkusen as well. The players really did not expect that much intensity from Holstein Kiel players, and that ended up resulting in getting the penalty for Holstein Kiel, and they go ahead and convert that, and it becomes 2-2. I mean, I really did not think that was gonna happen. I'll be very honest. I thought it was an easy win for Bayer Leverkusen, but they somehow messed it up. I still cannot wrap my head around that game, how it ended up being 2-2, how Bayer from winning 2-0 inside 10 minutes just throw away that game. But after credit to Holstein Kiel, even after scoring that second goal, they defended like their lives depended on it. Bayer, they went and they tried, but they were not really able to get something out of that game. Full credit to that defense, to the goalkeeper of Holstein Kiel. They made sure that they blocked everything that came their way, and I would say they themselves created chances. Whenever they got the chance, they made sure to counter attack by Leverkusen to somehow get something more than a draw from this game. But in the end, I would say for a team like Holstein Kiel, who are really struggling, who have just 1 point, and that game against a team like Bochum, who themselves have not won anything, so it is like a big point for them, and I think they would be really happy. They would consider this a win. Let's be very honest with you. I still remember when I made the prediction, my intro for this game was the champions of last year and the team who got promoted last year are gonna have this game. That was my intro, and the mismatch between both these teams, it was so much like you really don't expect Leverkusen to go ahead and drop points against Holstein Kiel, especially after the start that they have. So I think Xavi Alonso is going to be really angry tonight. The fans are gonna be really angry. You could already see on social media they were really pissed, and I understand, like, you would be pissed if you start like this and you go ahead and drop points to a team like Holstein Kiel. Again, no disrespect to Holstein Kiel, but the levels between the two, the difference of stature and all that, like it was a big disappointment for Leverkusen. They have dropped another 2 points, so they've lost, they've drawn, and another 2 points dropped against Holstein Kiel. So the start of the season, that the start of their title defense has not been really that good. They were already, I think, fourth before this game, and I think they are gonna drop outside of top 4 just before international break. So that is also gonna be a big blow, so because they now have to wait to respond to this performance before last the thing is, just before last international break they lost their winless streak, undefeated streak. They lost to Leipzig just before the international break, and then they came back and they won the games, and they sort of had some momentum. And now just before the international break they have drawn against Holstein Kiel. It is not a defeat, but let's be very honest about it. It is gonna feel like a defeat for Leverkusen, because in my opinion it is a defeat. Like, you cannot go out and play like that and drop points to a team who is barely struggling to score some goals. Like, it's not like they are playing good. They have been a dreadful Holstein Kiel. I said this all along. They have been really bad, and they somehow nick a point against the champions. So disappointing a day for Bayer Leverkusen, but a great point for Holstein Kiel. Unfortunately for them that it has come just before the international break, so the confidence they would have gotten from this win, they cannot really get into it from into the next game. They now have to wait for at least 2 weeks to play again. So I think that is a bit of a damper if you are a Holstein Kiel player or a fan. I think that is quite a bit a sad thing for them, but I still think it is a big point for them, and they would hope that when the football resumes after the international break, they can carry this momentum, even if it feels like it is going to be a long goal in those 2 weeks. They would hope they can get that performance and carry on into the next week, and they try to get out of that relegation zone, because they have been stuck there since game week 1, and they have not been able to get out of it. They are still one of the 2 teams who are winless, so it's a big I think for them a massive point. I will say it again, but they're still in trouble, to be very honest with you. So yeah, that is it from me. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, or what if you are a Bayer Leverkusen fan, how angry you are, because I know you are gonna be angry. I've seen everybody, I have all the social media, all the tweets, and even on Reddit, like Leverkusen fans are rightly pissed about the result. And if you're a Holstein Kiel fan, I know you must be excited. And if you are like other fan of other title contenders, especially if you're a Bayern Munich fan, you would be really happy. Even a Frankfurt fan as well. Like, now like the pressure, especially the thing for Leverkusen is that Bayern Munich and Frankfurt are playing tomorrow. Like, it's a first versus a second, so it's a big deal for them that they should have gotten something out of this game, but they wasted that opportunity. And now if one of those win, they are gonna get even further ahead from Leverkusen. So it's a big loss in every scenario. If you from every scenario you look at it, a big drop for Leverkusen. So yeah, that is it from me. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 400 subscribers, so before the month of October, and so please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye bye.